makes a lot of sense.
And
Looks like
yeah,
there's somebody else
so
joining with an iPhone. I don't know if that would
yeah,
be
I don't
Greg.
know.
Maybe. We'll see. Oh,
Oh,
Sarah.
it's Sarah.
It's Sarah.
All right. What's
Hi,
up, Sarah?
Sarah.
Hey,
All
cuz.
right.
Hey.
Good to see you. All right. Um, I'm texting Greg right now just to make sure he gets into, and then Becky, make sure she's good too.
And if you want me to
Becky.
send any texts while you do this stuff, I can help with that too.
Thanks, honey.
Mhm.
Let's see. Aunt
Oh,
Becky.
we can't hear you, Sarah.
No,
You're muted.
I'm trying to figure it out.
There
That's
you
cool.
are. We can hear you now.
We're good. We're good.
Okay, can you hear me better now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey, cuz.
hey.
Good to see you.
Sarah lives in a great house with vividly painted walls that
Yeah, I was
she
gonna
and
say.
Carl
No surprise. Very
put
fitting.
up with. Yeah, it's so cool. Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations. When did you guys move in? That was recently, right?
Yeah, so we moved in at the end of May.
Okay,
Yeah, so it's been a
awesome. Bet. Still unpacking, I'm sure.
But you moved in before you started painting and right? I mean, you had to.
while.
Is that right or no? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we had a couple weeks where we were, like ripping up flooring and all of that because it was in pretty bad shape. Um, But yeah, it's definitely been like cart before the horse, this whole situation. But we got moved in and now we're pretty settled, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Where are you, Sarah? Where are you in relation to where you were living before?
We're actually really, really close.
Good.
So we're still in Ashland. We got really, really lucky because basically like there was an elderly woman living here and her husband passed and she didn't realize that she still had to pay her mortgage. So it was just by the time like her nieces came up or whatever and were like, this is too much for you. And they went to put it on the market. Like the bank was like, well, we already own it. So
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
no. So she's doing okay. She's fine.
Mhm.
She's home now. But so we got it for a really good price from the bank, which was really, really great. But yeah, so it's only about 10 minutes to my work, so it's great. And yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
muting my dad for a second.
Oh yeah.
There he is. We got this. It's all good, Dad. You give me the thumbs up when you're ready to get in here. It's good to see you. This is Sarah, you haven't met Becky. I'm trying to think. Steve has not met Becky, but this is my wife Becky. And
Hi.
yeah, so one of the great things, like I was telling Nance and John at the beginning when we first logged in a few minutes ago, like I was sort of feeling a lot of like hesitance preparing all of this. Well, actually, just thinking about preparing it. And Josh and I were going back and forth talking about it. And I was looking at pictures, got the box of stuff. I still have some ashes, and I was like, I just don't have the energy right now. We were kind of where Anne is right now, Nance, like getting ready for school to start for my wife, who's a teacher, and for the kids. And then all of a sudden this week, everybody went back to school and I had all this time and I was looking at all of I opened the box and I just started seeing all of the faces we see right here and thinking like, oh, this is totally joyous and this is not heavy at all. I think I had the wrong idea. And I just started getting filled up with energy about it. And so it's the celebration part kind of finally broke through my brain that this isn't just about mourning, but like us all being able to see each other. And so many of the photos that I looked at were again all these people all together, just like we're seeing now. It's kind of amazing. Dad, I'm gonna unmute you if I can, or maybe you can unmute yourself. Look at Susan. She's like, Gary, what's going on? Okay.
Yeah.
can you unmute yourself? I might have muted you and you might
I
have
think
to.
he's tapping.
There we go.
There you
How's
go.
that?
Oh yeah, Nikki
Yay.
and Dad, Nikki and Gary. I don't know. Some of
She
you.
can't see you.
Hello.
Hi, Nikki.
Hi,
Thanks for
Nikki.
joining
Hi.
us, guys. Oh, Becky, you made it too.
Yay.
I
We have
did.
both Becky's in the
Becky.
house.
Yeah.
Greg is in the house.
Greg, yay.
This is incredible. I'm going to screenshot probably throughout this just because then I can get a picture of everybody's faces and just add it to the rest of this album that we've been making. Josh and I have been working on some pictures and some music to just sort of share. So we'll wait a couple more minutes, see if anybody else comes in. We were all just kind of visiting and catching up a little bit. Greg, it's good to see you, man. I'm so glad you're able to get in.
God.
Yes.
Hey, I'm Becky.
Hey, I just lost everybody.
Oh,
We
I'm
still have,
always.
Susan had that same thing happen. Just call Jesse. He'll fix it.
I don't have a Jesse.
here's you.
Dang it.
He's something else.
How are you,
Hey,
Becky?
Sarah.
Like,
Hey.
make it bigger.
Oh, it looks like my mom's coming on too. I'm guessing
Good.
that's my mom. Yep.
Good.
I know my daughter was here last week, and I was hoping she'd be here for this because I'm like, what if I get in trouble? I need.
But you can't see now,
He's
Becky?
very pretty.
I can see you,
Hey,
Susan.
Linda.
Hi. No,
But
I can see you now. I clicked on the window and it clicked me somewhere. You know.
Oh yeah.
well, Jesse made me on the pad to pull it down and then go either that way or that way. I don't remember which
I
one.
will try
Oh,
not to
okay.
touch
Making
anything.
it work.
I'll try not
do
to
it.
touch anything. Hi, dear. I can see Sarah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is pretty cool. We should have done this a long time ago.
Well, that was
Like,
the thing I thought too, is like this will remind us how easy it is to just do this and see each other and be together. It's so easy. And I always forget with
Yeah,
family
we
about
do.
video.
Hey, Nance. There's Nancy.
Hi. Yeah, John will be out. Well, he just got a call from someone, but yeah, great to see you, Becky.
It happens to be so just to catch everybody up. So we've got Nance and John in Oregon, my aunt and uncle. We've got Susan in Alabama, who's staying with my cousin Jesse and his family. We've got Josh and Eva in San Francisco. Or no, sorry, not San Francisco. Sorry, Josh. I've
Whoa.
thought of you for so long. I've been looking at a lot of old pictures. LA, they're in Los Angeles. We've got Sarah in Oregon in Ashland. We've got Dad and Nikki here in Grand Rapids, not far from Becky and me. We've got my wife Becky, if I didn't say that already. Some of you haven't met her. And Nikki, my stepmom is there with Dad. We've got Greg in Muskegon, Michigan, not too far away, thankfully. We've got Becky in South Carolina, right? You're at home right now?
Yep.
Aunt Becky. We've got Linda. Looks like now this is my mother-in-law, Linda, Becky's mom. She's up north.
I don't know.
She's up north at the
that's
cottage,
fun.
it looks like. Am I right?
We're having our girls retreat up here this week.
Oh, girl,
they've got a
thank
there
you
she
for.
is up there. Yeah.
And then Jeremy is tuning in. I assume, are you on the East Coast, Jeremy? Yeah,
I am. I'm in Rhode Island.
cousin Jeremy. That's
Oh.
Jesse's older brother.
Hi. I got to see some fun pictures of you.
Yes. And then Uncle Steve is tuning in as well. It looks like so. So that's everybody. So
Oh, there.
Where you guys
He's
at?
maybe coming on.
I'm here. I just don't want to show my face.
okay,
Oh, come on,
you don't have
Steve.
to.
That's all
Okay.
right.
But we love
true.
you.
You don't have
Good to hear your voice.
Please, please, please.
You can text those people individual photos if you want to. No pressure.
Oh, there you
Oh, there he
are.
is. Love you, Steve. Oh, it's good to
Yay.
see
There
you.
you are.
Where?
Steve,
No,
it's
see
so
them.
good to
Let's
see
see
you.
him.
Great to see you,
There
Steve.
you go.
Oh,
I
there
don't
he
know
is.
why
Yeah.
we all the pictures.
This is profound. So I think I'm gonna play a little music and do the photos now.
Lovely. Tears are fine for
Oh
joy
yeah.
or
Oh, I know.
whatever.
I'm good
Yeah.
with it. I'm good
Yep,
with
I
it.
know
Let me
you
just
are.
pull up the right link. Josh and I have been working on this photo album. Let's get it right. Let me go back to the beginning.
Honey, you're the right person to do this. This is for
Well,
sure.
I do this stuff all day for work, and I just thought, I bet we could do a Zoom and really all be together for once. All right, we got to go to desktop 3, right? That's really what we want. Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
there now I
cool.
can see
There, I
more.
got a little more light.
And let's
Aw.
do this.
Whoa.
Let's do the slideshow, and let's just play some. Let's see if this even works. Let's try.
That's her parents, Judy's parents.
That baby Judy?
Mhm.
Yeah, we can just talk even. It goes too fast. Maybe we let it rotate through a couple times. Actually, maybe we do this manually. Hold on, maybe this is better.
That's a
Do
good
folks
idea.
know who this is though? So this must be Grandpa and Grandma and Mom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm assuming. We can-
And I
Yeah.
have those photos also.
Wow.
You're down in Mexico
46.
and I'm up here in Alabama.
We're so happy.
And then another
And
one.
this, actually, that little outfit Judy was in, I think was the same one that Mom had, that her mom made for her, or it might have been actually a couple generations handed down.
Oh, wow.
Like they knitted that and just passed it along.
Yeah.
Did all
Mhm,
8 of you
mhm.
guys end up wearing that then?
Well,
No.
I imagine that we did, or I don't know.
So
I
who
was
knows
too
if this is
fat.
for sure Mom or not? There was nothing on the back of this one, but I think it is.
Yeah, no, that is.
Because of
That
how
is
young
for
Grandpa
sure.
and Grandma look, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, because that's, yeah.
And these are maybe the
So-
2 grandmothers?
Yeah, the Grandma Ketterman is on the right-hand side with
Okay.
glasses. That's Mom's mom, my mom's mom, and then Mamie Grimm was Dad's mom.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's Judy, and that was at their farm.
That's Judy with the mohawk.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the
She was
mohawk.
Oh, that's where
way
you
ahead
got
of
it
her
from.
time. Just another one I saw.
Aw.
Mhm.
It's just fun to see her as a little kid.
Yeah,
I've not
you
looked
could
at a lot
tell.
of these. Becky, thank you for sharing all these with us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Becky's the photograph
They-
queen.
They drove all around the country to get to her.
Yeah.
Look how happy she was before she had to share Mom and Dad's attention with 7 other kids. I also, Josh, I see so much of your face in her.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Blows my
Yeah.
mind.
Especially when I was a kid.
I've
Yeah.
never seen that
Yeah.
picture.
I
No.
haven't either.
The back of it, I looked at it, and the back of it says Judy. I just took it today.
It's chubby right there.
The back of the
Wow.
photo says exactly, because I wasn't 100% sure it was her.
No, it's her.
Yeah, that is her.
And then I looked at the back of the photo, and it did say Judy Grimm, 1948, taken in Johnny's 5th birthday.
Oh, I bet up at the cabin, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You know, Helen and
in,
Would
in
that have
Helen.
good? Like,
What's
Huh?
that, Sarah?
was that John Good's birthday?
Yeah.
Older?
Yeah.
yeah, you
Really?
know, yeah, that your mom
So
was
they
in
would
touch
have
with.
been up at Aunt Helen's cabin.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Sarah, because Sarah knew
Because I've
Aunt
never
Helen.
seen that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
John's really sweet too.
Huh.
Yeah, Nan, I know your mom was in touch with John.
Yeah.
I'm sure my mom loved this haircut. Everyone loves the bangs.
We've all
Actually,
Oh,
looks
loved
I
like,
think
her
all the
haircut.
girls have
yeah, it
it.
looks like you guys all had it.
Look at Kevin. Look
This
at
is-
Kevin.
Look at all of you guys. Holy cow. Mom, Lisa, Kevin, and Keith.
And Sandy.
Is that little Sandy and then Nance?
Yeah, that's Sandy.
Okay.
I guess, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. There we all are again.
Oh, golly.
Mm. Nice hat, Nance.
Down at
Oh
the
my
farm, yeah.
Look.
Christmas. Look at Mom in the middle with this little. This is what reminds me of you, Josh. It just looks so much like you to me. It's crazy.
Kevin was still cross-eyed before his surgery.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is this Becky and Steve? I'm just kidding. Those are dogs.
Nice job, Chucky. That's me.
Oh, and that's Judy tending
That's me.
her. Yeah, keeping
Yep.
her safe.
That one I do have.
Oh, that's sweet.
There
Oh,
we are.
This one.
They are.
That's when,
This is
yeah,
actually
Lydia.
this is
Lydia
everybody,
came and
right?
lived with
Yep.
us.
There's Steve down in the
Yep.
corner.
It's staggering fertility.
Plus,
Wow.
plus, because we didn't have enough, we kept our niece, I mean, our cousin, Lydia.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We need someone to fill in the middle here. Okay.
Yeah.
I like all the girls with the curls. Good girl.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
I
They went from those
Lisa and Nancy and
they went from the bangs cut straight across to like pretty elaborate haircuts. Things must have been
Oh,
looking nice.
man. So
perms.
tacky. That's
Uh-huh.
great.
And then this
And
one's
How
you know
old
what?
they were? You know
Just
how
go
old?
back for a second.
Yeah,
Aunt
which one?
Helen.
Mhm.
Aunt Helen made our outfits. Judy and I used to sing all the time. Oh, I mean,
Right.
in churches
Oh,
and
this
stuff.
was this
And
these
so
were the
we'd
outfits.
often have matching outfits. When we were little, Mom made our outfits a lot.
Mhm.
And so they got passed down, but I'm pretty sure Aunt Helen did these. She would sew for us sometimes.
So
You know
I
what's
was
funny? You guys
5. I
Yeah.
was 5, which means Judy was 18. No, yeah, 18. And Nancy was 16. My God.
Uh-huh.
Nice hair.
She looks so much like you, Josh. I just can't get over it. It's funny how different you guys all look. I mean, there's similarities between you, but all together, it's not like you look.
look like they're
Uh-uh.
And Kevin's eyes were straight.
And then we've got Mom milking a cow. It said on the back of this, which was kind of funny.
Yeah, at our we would get to do that when we went and stayed at the farm.
That's fun.
Up
Mm.
and there's
Those high school graduation pictures from the wall, right? That we
yeah,
so
Yeah.
beautiful. Wow.
yeah.
wedding pictures.
Yeah.
Look at all you guys there.
Oh my goodness.
John, you're in there. I mean, it's like everybody's here. Look at that. There's Steve in the middle,
John,
very
yeah,
handsome.
Kevin. Steve. Hey, Steve, didn't you fling the bouquet or something?
No, that was at your wedding.
Was that at my wedding?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he was the ring bearer and he tossed it into the first row.
Who did
So,
that?
Steve did.
At our wedding? I was thinking it was Judy.
Yeah, Nancy's. He
No.
was the ring
From
bearer.
left.
He got
Okay.
sick of
We
holding
love
it.
you, Steve.
I don't know why, but I thought for some reason that one of my cousins had done that. I didn't think it was Steve. Okay, I got it.
I
Okay.
don't think Judy had a ring bearer or
Second
a
from left.
flower girl.
Watch
I
out for the
So
quiet ones.
young.
Yeah,
Say
that
again,
one.
Steve.
Gotta watch out for the quiet ones.
Yeah.
We do strange things.
This is one of her graduation. I assume this is like a college graduation.
College.
photo.
That's
Mhm.
Gordon.
Okay,
Oh.
Gordon. That's what I
Yeah.
thought. I tried to put these in somewhat chronological order as best I could.
Aw.
And then I
Jeremy's
wore
daughter-
that shirt years later, I think, at home.
Now both of Jeremy's 2 girls, they're at Gordon. The whole
Yeah.
thing keeps going on and on and on.
Oh my goodness.
Family legacy.
Yeah.
Aw.
Here's the living room at the farm. I remember that.
Yep.
Mhm.
The credenza.
Uh-huh.
There's John.
Heartthrob to be. There he is.
Yeah.
I remember those stairs. And there was
Oh,
a
yeah.
well at the
Yeah.
bottom of the stairs, right? At the farm, like sort of,
Oh, well,
or not a well. I'm sorry, a
to the
pump.
left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A pump.
a pump, not a well, not a well. Look at Mom's short hair. She must have really hated that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Dad, you guys had kind of the same haircut. You must have loved that. We all did. Looks like we
Two
all
for
did.
one.
You did. Made it easy.
Yeah, and there's those graduation photos. I always think of
Yeah.
this wall when I think of the farm. All your photos up there.
Yes, Steve and I just got little pictures.
And the fun of
Oh,
like all the
puzzles.
puzzles at the table in the kitchen at the
Uh-huh.
farm. Endless puzzles, which we carry on in the Huppert family too, right, Linda?
Mhm.
Puzzles at the cottage.
We did it in the Peters
Yeah.
too.
Here's the
You
house.
know, putting
Yeah.
puzzles together was the one time when everyone in the family could relax.
Mm.
Dad, Mom, all of us. It was like you had a break. Did it feel like that to you, Becky, a little?
I don't
I mean,
really
we-
remember Mom and Dad being there. Dad,
Yeah.
I think some. I don't remember Mom sitting with us a lot doing puzzles.
Yeah, well,
She was,
she
was
was
running
probably
around in the
doing
background.
something in the background,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
it's definitely a major thing, a major memory.
Yeah, along
I
with
just,
Carmen's ice cream
well,
Sunday
the
nights.
making like 10 dozen cookies of every variety before Christmas, and then we'd sit there till 2 in the morning doing puzzles, eating cookies. That's what I
Yeah.
remember.
This is the house we lived in Michigan. A lot of you visited. We
Yeah.
didn't own that
Right.
car, but
That on
it-
that.
it's fitting. And then,
Like,
yeah, this is our house on Ethel. And there's Josh planting a tree that
Look
that
at
Oh,
tree
right.
is
Yeah.
so big now. It's such a huge
Yeah.
tree. We called it the
That's
Joshua.
Josh.
big tree.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that little tiny tree, Josh, is so huge now.
Yeah, I know. I take pictures of it every time I'm there.
I don't
Oh,
feel like it was legal for us to do that. I think the city owns that part of the property. You just did it, maybe.
Oh, well.
yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know.
It all worked out.
That's great.
It's a beautiful tree. There's me and Mom.
Yeah.
There's a picture of us, rare picture where I actually have some hair, but there's
Wow.
with Dad's parents with the
Right.
Martins. Uh-huh.
No, that's a good pic. That's a good picture.
Yeah, I had not seen this one before, and I love
Mhm.
Mom's colorful outfit and her frosted jeans.
Uh-huh.
Very cool, very,
Ouch.
very hip. This was actually at
Oh, I
my
remember.
first wedding, which we don't need to go into too much. But if at first you don't succeed,
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh and me and Mom, that was a happy day, great picture.
That's a beautiful picture, really.
And then this is before Josh and I flew out from California to move Greg and Mom to Oregon. And this was the house they were renting then. I started thinking about all the homes Mom had,
Yeah. Yeah.
all the places. Yeah. Yeah. And so we all got together. This was right before we piled in the U-Haul, Greg. And then you guys flew, right? And Josh and I drove.
Right. That's right.
Yeah. And then here's the home. They ended up in Oregon the next day. No, just
Yeah.
kidding. It was a few years later. That was the
Yeah.
home if you never got to see it.
Yep.
Did you? Sorry,
Yeah,
Greg,
that
did you
was
want
a
to say something?
beautiful place, Greg.
Yeah.
So
That was a cool house.
nice. And who is that? Is that me with my hands in my jeans there?
Yeah.
I bet.
Let's see it because of the pictures.
Yeah. That window looked out to this
Gotta be a way to rearrange this.
Yeah.
to the mountain range. It was beautiful.
That-
There's Josh. Yeah. And then Mom was always, of course, doing this is something else that came up.
Yeah, she was a lover of plants and flowers. I'll just say, Greg, so were you.
Yeah. She had a great design. She wanted everything just so. And that was to hide the water.
We all know
No
that.
way.
Just so. Yep. And we still have plants of hers in our house.
Yeah.
I do too.
Me too.
I do too.
Hey,
Oh, you do too, Sarah. Great.
Yeah. Isn't there some multi-generational plant that you guys brought from before the farm or from the farm, and everybody has cuttings and they're all over the country? Is that right?
That's an old wives' tale, but
Is it? Okay.
There was a Christmas cactus, but ours died. But I have a little sedum planter that came from, I brought it from the house on Ethel Street. And I moved some out here. And then I think when Greg and Judy got their house, I gave them some. And then, of course, we know about the fire. But yeah, I
Sarah,
don't know
what were
what
you
other
saying?
plants people have.
Didn't you have something, Sarah? Some kind of cuttings or something? I thought.
Well, like my dad's mom had that angel wing begonia, and
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
yeah, like the root ball is over 100 years old because that was my grandma's. So I still have that, and I've definitely given that out. Like, yeah, and has some, and
He's been out.
whatever.
Cool.
Oh, yay.
That my mom said came from, how there's English ivy in between the kitchen and then that room that all like that front porch that turned
yeah,
into.
we had those prison bars things, the windowsill.
And so I do have that.
Huh.
Oh, wow, that ivy.
I have multiple pots of it, so if you're here and want some, they can have it.
This was
I'll be right there.
this
Yeah.
was this defining moment after the house burned down and we did the fundraiser. This was a photo we used
Mm.
as part of the fundraiser, and that was a profound thing because
That was just before the fire. Yeah.
right, the picture was taken before, but then we used this to promote the Fund Me page exactly, and it was like blew mom's mind, blew all of our minds, but blew
Like
mom's mind,
thousands.
probably yours, Greg, when it so much money. It was like $10,000 was raised, and
Mm,
you know that changed a lot.
Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah, yeah,
I think she changed a lot from that because I
yeah.
don't think she understood, that there was that kind of support. I mean, you guys supported her many times over the years when she needed it. Family does that, but when strangers came forward too, and donated money, and until they could figure out the insurance and everything, we were all just like, "Whoa, we're gonna be okay." That was such a tough thing that turned into a beautiful thing.
It took a while to get the money from insurance and things to
Yeah.
to settle that. It took months and months after that.
Yeah.
That Fund Me, we were living on that.
Yeah, it was a miracle. It was incredible.
That's
And
our
actually,
walk
that came about because Ann pinged me. I had thought about, could we do a GoFundMe? I don't know how that works. And then Ann Linton pinged me on Facebook and said, John, you need to do a GoFundMe for your mom.
Oh, that's cool.
And I was like, I'm on it, Ann, I'm on it. Like it had sort of occurred, but I had never looked into that before. And she gave me that little push. So again, family,
Yep.
Really cool.
No.
I like that picture. One of the best.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where was this, Josh?
This was at Eva's parents' house. The Christmas before you guys left, which was October the next year. So that would have been 21 or 2. When did you guys leave? Was it 22?
I think I got here in fall of 2022.
Yeah. So this
October 2022. Yeah.
This would have been Christmas 21.
So we went from Michigan to all those years in Oregon with Greg. And then Greg and mom came to LA and we lived really close to Eva and Josh, but it was a pandemic still and we were being very careful. So I think we all thought we'd end up spending more time together than we did, but we were super close by. So we did still get to see each other. It was just being really cautious, Yeah. And then, sorry, some of these are out of order. This was when, this might have been a different, there's multiple trips, I think, where the sisters came to visit, huh? In Michigan?
Yeah, it's when people turn, was it 50 or 60?
That wasn't 60.
Looks like 30 or 40 to
I
me.
think that was 50. Because I had that picture a while.
Yeah. So
we all came out in 60.
We would buy prizes for each other or whatever, although that didn't follow through down the whole way.
That's okay, Nancy. You did really good. Most of the time it was you and Sandy, I think probably.
That's okay. Yeah, so we flew in. Yeah,
I was a little busy at that period of life.
Right. You were.
Yeah. And this was 60th. Another visit. Yeah.
That was Judy's 60th birthday. We came out for a week, all of us.
Yeah.
This is Ethel then?
Yep. Yeah. The What Hit Me series.
This is the only super silly one, I think, in the whole bunch, and it's really, really great.
That was that week too.
Yeah, it was.
Express in Gaslight Village.
Oh, is that where that is?
Yeah.
Gosh, I didn't even notice that without the big screen. That's Roses. Wow. That makes me happy. And then this was our big Oregon reunion. Right?
Yeah.
Look at that.
A lot of the same faces.
Oh, yeah.
That's 2019 because I had just moved to Myrtle.
Yeah.
No, I was saying it was 2019 because I had just moved to Myrtle and I couldn't leave my job at that point. It was too early, too fast.
You showed them.
I'm sorry.
But this was really initiated by Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin was the one who really wanted to do this. and come through, and he began calling us on our birthdays. And
Mhm.
he always wanted to do more reunions and more connections. And I'm so sorry we didn't. Because now he's passed too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with Lisa. Yeah.
Well, we all got together 2 years ago out in Michigan. Kevin
Right.
and
I'm
Susan
so
and I flew out for 10 days, and because Jesse and Joanna were so
oh,
gracious to invite, and then we got together with Judy, and that's she still had the boxes that I left with her from LA when we moved her from LA. And so Kevin and Susan, we sat there and went through boxes and photos with Judy and had the best time. And so we had a really nice kind of little mini reunion that
Mm-hmm.
year, 2 years ago. So I'm
Yeah.
thankful for that too.
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
me too. I think there's some pictures from that.
There's
Look at
that.
this, Mom and Kevin.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah, that was at our
Gotta think
house.
about Kevin
Yeah.
right now. Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you saying, honey?
I was just noticing the artwork in the background there too.
Oh yeah, because we have
Oh,
this.
that's
Yeah,
Aaron's,
we have a version of Aaron's of this artwork as well. That I think Greg, you ended up with it, right? Yeah.
If that's the box, I have the box.
The light
With
the
box.
yeah,
light box.
yeah,
Goodbye, honey.
Yeah, Erin made
she
one
loved that.
light box
Mm.
that
this
was
one.
a model, and then she never kept doing it. But she gave it to Judy, and
Yeah,
Judy loved it. And I'm so glad you have it, Greg. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
And
we
that
have
was
it
some.
with
was
her
in
to
her
the
bedroom.
end. We brought
It
that
Yeah,
to
was,
hospice. That was with her to the very end.
hmm
yeah.
it was.
And now
Mhm.
Greg has it.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Gorgeous.
Kevin and Mom, I was so happy to see that picture in there.
Yeah.
And this beautiful chair, we still have this
Oh,
chair,
yeah.
Nance.
Uh-huh.
Much. This was a
Oh,
cool one.
Yeah.
When we
very
first
cool.
moved to LA, again, sorry these weren't totally in order, but when we first came to LA, literally like the first day that she felt up to it, when we drove down, Greg's son Aaron drove with Greg in the U-Haul from Oregon to LA, and Mom and I
Right.
drove in their car, their Honda, and we drove down together. And it was funny because I thought, oh boy, we're going to be stuck in the car for like 8 to 10 hours. This is going to be a lot of time in the car. And then of course we just talked, if you know either of us, and we just talked the whole way. And I think the whole world was better off that we were, riding together in that car. And it just passed the time and we had a great time. And then when she felt up to it, we went to the beach and she took her shoes off and took a bunch of
We
pictures. And this
love
is
the
one I've
beach.
looked at a lot.
That's a great photo.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, nice.
So, yep.
That was in their house in Oregon, Josh, right? It looks like, now that I see
Yeah,
the
that
background.
was in um like 2018, I think.
Mm.
And she was crying because I was leaving, and that's the only picture that I got of her with her eyes open. Because all the other ones they were closed because she was
Mhm.
sad that I was
Oh, like
leaving.
that day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just about to leave. Yeah, so we were having our last moments that day.
Mm.
But yeah, that was the house in Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then this is right before we left Los Angeles. It was her birthday, and Josh and Eva came over and she did like a cake and she blew out the candles and it was super cute. Josh, I thought I had the video of this and I know I have it somewhere, but I couldn't find it.
I have it.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah. Oh shoot.
We should add it to this for later, maybe.
I might be able to do that right now.
Okay. Yeah, see if you can, and I'll just keep. But this was a special day because it was her birthday. This was in July before we moved, so it would have been July of 2022, I think.
Yep.
And
Wow.
then we were gone, and again, like Becky and Carl made that possible. Again, with family, it's like
Yes, they did.
all the stuff that they packed up and drove cross country. The timing of that, it's just amazing with all the space and distance.
Yeah. That was perfect.
Yeah.
And Carl would be here.
Sorry,
He's not very good with too many emotional things, but he's a sweetheart and he told me to say hi. He was thinking of everybody.
Oh, give him our love. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was beautiful when you stopped to see us, Becky, with
That's
Carl.
that's 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this was
look
the
at
visit
that.
we're talking about in Michigan.
And in your apartment.
Apartment.
That's right. But that's right. That was the apartment that Mom and I were living in. That's right.
Yeah.
And had such great light in there.
Oh, so good.
All those
She loved
windows. Yeah.
that was like such a, I mean, as hard as transitions are, I think that was a really nice place for her.
Yeah, it was
Mhm.
three places in Oregon, right, Greg? You guys had an apartment for years, then you
Yeah.
bought that house, then the house went away, then you had another apartment,
Yeah.
then you guys came to
Yeah,
LA. We all
yeah,
lived together.
They had a friend's house at Aaron's friends. They came. Uh, came forward and helped us out for a week or so. We stayed at their house. So I count that one too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we
Nancy
got
and
to
John's
have
house.
you.
Just helped us
Yeah,
out.
we got to have you for a month right
Yep.
after the fire.
Yep.
Judy came. Yeah.
Yep.
From
Displaced you.
yeah.
Jeez. And then in Michigan, Mom and I lived in this place. And then after being there for a little while, like a year or so, then I bought this house that we lived in. So she had a lot of homes there at the end.
Yeah.
It was like
She hated
she
moving.
kept saying, I can't move
Yeah.
again. And then she would move again.
Yeah.
Last one.
She marked
Yeah, that-
every box fragile.
Yes.
Every box was marked fragile.
It was a
I don't care.
metaphor, Becky.
I'm just saying the movers were like, okay, seriously.
It's
when they
all
were packing
precious.
Everything was so precious. Exactly.
Greg, where was this picture?
The botanical, Fred Meyer's.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, sure,
Frederick Meyer Gardens. She
Awesome.
just adored that place.
Say that's what
It
it
might have
is.
been around the butterfly time. I don't
Yeah.
I think so. That looks like a
Mm.
butterfly wing. It's a really lovely botanical
Mhm.
garden here in Grand Rapids. It's gorgeous.
know. And it's amazing. World class.
I like that one too.
Yeah, that was a beautiful. She's really smiling in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm on the other side of the glass.
What is she holding?
I think
And
she's
she
got
has
her
a
phone in her
phone.
hand and there's this big cactus in the foreground.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's unusual, but I like it. It's a cool photo.
Yeah.
And this is you guys.
I told her I have to get more pictures, when we were getting older, because I said I needed. She doesn't like getting the pictures done. She doesn't
No,
like
not a fan of getting her photo taken.
Mm-hmm.
it. I think she understood we needed some,
Uh-huh.
in the library.
Yeah.
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 We were both getting older.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lakeside, maybe, that lake in Grand Rapids there.
Reed's Lake,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Reed's Lake, I bet.
right near that Rose's place that she and Lisa were having lunch.
Mhm.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
going
Ah.
there and walking
Oh, I
around.
remember that.
Mhm.
That's
Where's
a
this?
zoo. That's a zoo. They did a
Oh.
big light lantern festival every year.
Oh, it jumped.
And we were- John Ball.
Yeah.
We got to go to that.
That's
And,
color.
Yeah,
That's
she-
beautiful.
just
She
after-
loved going out with you, Greg, when she would get out. And I
Mhm.
just want to say, you were the most gorgeous partner, lover, friend of hers. For how many years? Was it 15? Is that?
More
Is
than
that?
that.
Yeah, 16 maybe.
They're pissing.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes,
Well,
thank you,
You're
Greg.
fabulous.
Absolute gift from God. I'm
Mhm.
sorry, I believe
Yeah.
that. Absolute
Yeah.
blessing gift from God.
Yep.
What is quite a story.
And you guys
Yeah.
couldn't be more different in some ways, but the way you complimented
Yeah.
each other.
We knew each other like for 18 years, as I was her plumber. For
Right.
18 years. I always thought she was just just a sweet lady, and she's very little unusual, but is the kind who will just come in and just ask you like a pertinent question, and she would get to know you within minutes. She knew she knew my story, and it was like she'd always check up on me, just like
Mhm.
how's that, or how's that going. And, yeah, it was
I thought you were cute.
yeah,
It was wonderful.
we never like thought that. We never at the
No,
time just, there might have been some of that. Yeah,
No, it was
Yeah.
beautiful. What your story together.
yeah, it was.
And that you were in hospice with her and came and stayed the nights.
Hmm.
Yeah. Thank you. Fabulous.
And all those
Just,
years in Oregon, you guys were so. I mean, you guys took this adventure at a time in life where a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, over 50. I think he started around 50 when I was 50-ish. Something like
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing.
that.
These are your grandkids, I take it?
My two
Yeah.
grandkids.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And this is her in that great chair that we were talking about. She loved that chair.
Sneaky
no,
picture.
that came from our house.
Mm-hmm.
We had an extra. I mean, we didn't really use it, and she really loved it. And after the fires, we were like, "Well, it's yours,"
Yeah,
and she did love it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
she
I
fun.
did not.
A
I
little
couldn't.
too upright for you.
That was not good for my back.
No,
Got
I
Oh,
couldn't.
it's a bad, yeah, it's a
That
bad chair.
that's
Oh
really
my
why we
God.
weren't using it anymore because yeah, it was hard on backs, but she
It-
They're
was
always a pillow.
okay in it.
She
Yeah.
was. And then
Somehow
this is
fit
kind of
it.
cool, you guys. I'm going to pause this for a second. This is a video that I just discovered that I forgot I had, which is
Oh yeah.
Mom actually took this video. This was the last house we were in before she passed away. And she and Greg planted these flowers in the backyard, right, Greg? You remember these flowers? Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then she tended to them and they thrived, of course, as things. And then she took this video on her phone, but she's not talking, but it's kind of cool.
There's a lot of blooms.
Yeah, those are zinnias.
Yeah, those are pretty. All those petals.
Petunias. Those are Mom's favorite. She loved petunias.
Hanger there. Yeah. Giant hanger. Planter, I mean.
Oh, I just like the idea that she's like appreciating all this stuff that she did and watching it. This is such a part of her story, you know, and that she actually documented it for herself. And
Yeah.
She loved pink.
Yeah, she did.
she really did.
Yeah.
She did love pink.
Yeah.
I love the tall grasses.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
And she had all these journals. You know, in the fire, there were all these journals that were lost. And then very quickly, she just had more full journals. Like all of your letters, if you zoomed in and saw these, all of the letters and cards, emails people sent, she would print everything out. She was always needing more ink and more paper because she wanted to print out. And I was like, Mom, the great thing about emails is they just live forever there. You can always add. And she's like, no, I'm going to print them out. And little, you know, plastic page protectors, everybody's letters. It's all in there.
There.
Oh,
I don't know about the spelling, but it's fine. I don't know. Fine. And then this was something that I found that was just tucked in one of them. Very typical of my mom, like a affirmation for herself to read each day in her hand. It just feels profound to me.
It's lovely to find things in your family's handwriting. My mom, I mean, recipe cards and stuff. It always makes me,
yeah.
I love the message of gratitude. Like that was something that definitely was important to her.
Yeah, for as much adversity as she faced, you know. But again, it's because of all the love and support of this family, you know. That's what
was in her too.
Kept her full. Sandy and Nance both shared some things that they wanted to. Is this an okay time, Nancy? Do you think?
Yeah. So when I was leaving, I had to leave a couple days before Judy passed. But she said to me, "Go in my room and see if there's anything you'd like. Look through my clothes closet." So I picked a couple shirts and I found these gorgeous little turtle. You know how she loved turtles, little coasters. But I also found a Ziploc bag with quotations that she had written in her hand in either ink or somewhere in pencil. And so there were many more than this, but I I brought these, I typed these up and I thought people might want a copy of them, or I don't know if we could read them, or it's one page.
No, those were just like each one was on like a little separate post-it or something, some small piece.
Yeah, yeah, a tiny
Reach
little
in
piece of
there.
paper that she
Yeah,
just wrote out, and they were all, yeah,
help her remember.
yeah. Can we, I don't know how
I
to,
just took a picture
okay.
with my phone, but if you want to make it a separate thing, we could
I bet you
print
could
it.
email this out to
Like,
folks too.
yeah, just make it an attachment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and for those who joined us, I'm recording this whole thing for the couple of family members and friends who couldn't come, just to share it privately with them. It's not going to be like a public thing. I'm not going to put it on Facebook. You won't be able to see it unless I give access. So it's not something I'll share with everyone. But I just want, like, Sandy couldn't be here. Nance, is there something you want to read from this one?
The one there, if you just pause, I understand now that I'm not a mess, but a deeply feeling person in a messy world. I explain that now when someone asks me why I cry so often. I say, for the same reason I laugh so often, because I'm paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
And the one below it, you may not control events that
Yeah.
happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. And even I thought it was so poignant that she had the one, your body is the piece of the universe you've been given, because her body was so, she suffered so much in her body. So I chose these ones because um, I felt like they both embodied what really was alive for her and also what she was desiring, the way she desired to live. So I'm sure that you have them, and so these can be recovered or
Mhm.
whatever. But yeah, the last one, tell me, from Mary Oliver's poem. She loved Mary Oliver. Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life?
Hmm.
So beautiful. Yeah.
I like that one. Do not miss your appointment with life.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
and even like what we're doing now, all being together, it's a similar. We talked about this at the beginning. Some of us who were logged in earlier, just, yeah, we should make it more of a point to stay in touch. Sarah's been one person who, over the years, she and I would send each other videos. And it was always like, oh, I got something from Sarah. I got to get back to her. And even if it took me like a month, I would respond and she would respond. And this way to just stay connected. Yeah, this just reminds me like how easy it is to just reach out to each of you. And
Yeah. Because as Ram Dass says, we're all just walking each other home.
Mm-hmm.
That's sweet.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was amazing for all the years that I wasn't necessarily in touch and didn't see her face in person for decades, probably really. And then in the last 3 years to have gotten the opportunity to spend time with her and help her move and then get to come out and visit and then get to be with her near the
With
end.
her. Right. You were.
It's kind of bizarre in a way that it all happened that way because first, you lose touch for so long and then all of a sudden you finally get to reconnect a bit and very thankful for that. But
Mm-hmm.
it was interesting that it all worked out.
Yeah.
and that like unique family, for me at least, that unique family feeling, like seeing Jesse and Jeremy and
Yeah.
all of you that I've gotten to see the last couple of years, and just feeling like no time has passed. Just like
Yeah.
so much has happened. We don't even know all the things we've all been through necessarily. And yet it's just like that friend or that person where it's like we can pick right back up because of that intimacy of family. It's, whew, yeah. Sandy also wanted to share something. I'm just gonna pull it up here in the same screen, I think. And let's see. she admitted that and I saw this online. A lot of people have found this on a documentary on Netflix called Godless. But I looked it up, and it's this poet. Dad, do you know who this is? Yehuda Halevi. Is that
Oh
familiar?
yeah. Famous Jewish poet.
From like,
Thinker.
yeah,
Way back.
1,000 years
a
ago.
1,000 years ago.
Yeah. John Linton would know more than I, but
Oh,
yeah.
there we go.
That one.
Yeah, I don't know this poem, but I know the name.
Yeah.
I'll just read it since Sandy said she wanted it to be read. 'Tis a fearful thing to love what death can touch, a fearful thing to love, to hope, to dream, to be and oh, to lose. A thing for fools, this, and a holy thing to love. For your life has lived in me, your laugh once lifted me, your word was gift to me. To remember this brings painful joy. 'Tis a human thing, love, a holy thing, to love what death has touched. And then Sandy wanted us to know that she celebrates Judy in every thought, dream, and memory I have of her. She was a lover of life and shared her special and unique light with all of us who loved her dearly.
Beautiful. Yeah, I think one of the quotes was about it's a risk to love. It's always a risk to love, and it makes one vulnerable. This is a beautiful poem.
Mm.
Yeah.
Broski, you have anything you want to say? Sorry, I'm just hogging the mic.
No, no. No, I'm just touched by all of this. And it's great to hear the stories and experience that everyone. Obviously, I'm super grateful that she was my mom. She took such great care of.
Yeah.
She had such a amazing way of being tender, but also creating a backbone. Um, if I got hurt, he
Yeah.
didn't run to pick me up and try to baby me. He would just very calmly look at my sore and say, "Oh, it's fine. You're going to be okay. Let's do this." She just had this way about remaining calm and always being loving and supportive. That's really the greatest gift I think that I can say I got from her was her just additional love and support throughout my entire life. No matter what I did, she always supported whatever. She always told me to follow my heart, just like she did. And
Yeah. I want to look at all your faces right now. So it's just
Good faces. There. Thank you, Steve.
I always looked forward to Aunt Judy would spend a lot of time handwriting birthday cards.
Yes.
And it wasn't just like, hey, have a good birthday, love you. Like it was a meaningful every time, and
Yeah.
it was always different. And then she would fill the whole side, with just like inspirational things or just, things that made her think of me or whatever. And, it just takes a lot of time to do that. And the fact that she did that, I mean, like every birthday without fail, even when we were in Pennsylvania, she would send a little box and I would get so excited that it had arrived. And yeah, it was great. I really appreciate
that
that.
was such a process for her.
Yeah.
She wouldn't just freehand write it. She would plan it out. She had little pieces of paper that were drafts that she would line up with the card
Several drafts.
just to make sure that she would get the spacing and everything right. I mean, it's like, people want gifts. The greatest gift were those the time that she spent on those such incredibly meaningful cards.
Yeah.
Tears to my eyes every time.
That
Yeah.
And
explains
those are
why
in her
mine.
journals too. Like she was like an artist or a writer. She would also make a copy of that or keep a draft of that in her journal to remember what she sent each person to. It's funny.
Oh,
She was
wow.
so thorough.
Intentional.
Intentional, yeah. That's a
Mhm.
good
You
one.
know, she also loved making people like videos or DVDs
Yeah.
or VHSs. I had a poetry series that she loved, so she made one for herself. But if I lost one, she would make me a new one with with the cover on it. And then when she got the machine that made DVDs, she did this and
Wow.
sent me the whole series. And she had one too, and hers got burned in the fire. And she would not take this set back. But you know, that was a big thing for her, wasn't it, Greg? How
Yeah. Yeah.
she would make these and give copies of things that were meaningful podcasts or whatever, and she
Yeah.
would duplicate them and give them as gifts too. Yeah,
A lot of
that was a
Oprah.
big,
I have a lot of Oprah.
a lot of
I
Oprah.
have a few.
The
I have a
Oprah.
few.
She had like that back room in our house, Josh, remember on Ethel. It became like a video library room of
Yeah.
VHS tapes. And then one day we figured out that she could put them on DVDs, Nance,
Yeah,
like you're describing. And she was like, what? And then we discovered you could do 2 DVDs and like record something off the TV and then burn it onto a DVD. And then, I mean, it's breaking out kind of copyright laws, but we weren't selling it. And so she had her own little production studio back there.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Trying to share
cool.
her experience. She had such a small life and
Mhm,
she wanted to
mhm,
connect to everybody.
mhm.
Yeah, she was very unique. And she always was so, yeah, just so positive about it all. That's
Yeah.
like we were talking about all the adversity she faced, that quote about your body. And
Yeah.
you always be like, this little body's still going. And I was like, I don't know how you are so happy
Yeah.
with like I don't, I'm like, ow, my hip hurts a little, honey. Oh, I can't take it. But she was a trooper, soldier.
He's a trooper.
Yeah, but it's funny because I mean, considering like I can't even fathom the loss in a fire. Like I can't even go there in my mind because I know it's a weird obsession. My obsession is photographs. So
Mhm.
I would be, oh my. Like I talk to Carl all the time about we have hurricanes down here, and I'm like, I need to put all my photos into Rubbermaid tubs and seal them so that if they get in the water, I could still recover them. It's so important. But I never do. But um um I'm trying to think what my point was. Oh, but
But she lost it
what
all.
I was going to say was it was amazing to me when I thought about, over the years, always being concerned about her. And when I found out she had leukemia and all that, and my background being medical, and thinking, goodness, how's she going to keep doing this? And when we moved into the apartment in Michigan, when we unloaded the van from LA, and she was like, though I'm really in really good shape for my age. I mean, she was like 75, and she was like, I'm in really good shape. I mean, I don't really have a lot of joint pain. Like most of the people in our family have had multiple joint replacements. I need several more. And she's like, I really, I eat really well so that my body, I'm really very healthy other than, uh, the leukemia, and it's very well controlled and all that. And when I was when I went out to help out near the end and was helping getting her, bathed and in and out of the bathtub and things. And she's so tiny. I'm so huge. Like I'm just enormous. I outweighed her by twice. And just bone size and everything. She's so tiny. And she would getting her now out of the bathtub was like she was still so strong. And her legs, she was unstable a little bit with her walking, but her legs, like she's like, I've always done Pilates and I do them every day. And you know how disciplined she was. So she was like, she does her legs, it was just phenomenal to me to see my sister, who was 13 years older than me, had in most respects taken way better care of her body than I had. And even though she appeared to be fragile, she was born very tiny and petite and everything. She had done, I think that's probably one of the bigger things to me. The most she could have done with her skills and her body and her circumstances, she had done.
Mm-hmm.
She had, she was so disciplined with things that she could, I'm terrible about exercise and being disciplined. And she was like, I know, I do my Pilates. She did exercises and stretching in the tub. She had this whole thing, and hell or high water, you weren't going to interfere with her regimen. That was how she did it. But she was, considering how rapid the cancer was and everything that she dealt with, it was amazing. It was pretty impressive.
Yeah, too hard.
Yeah. And thank you again, Becky and Nancy, for coming. And Josh, we moved back here from LA because my employer allowed me to work from home permanently. And so I was like, we need to go be near family and a better network. And I knew I had Nikki and Dad and Nikki's family. And every time I visited, we were just talking about this, Nikki and Dad, on a recent visit, recent dinner we had. Every time I came back to Michigan for visits over the years, I was like, this is awesome. Boy, it'd be great to live here. And when Mom and Greg and I were all together in LA, and then the opportunity came, it was like, let's go back to Michigan. And thank God we did, because all the love and support. And that was before I got together with Becky and got to be a part of this whole other family as well, which of course I didn't see coming. But between Jesse and his family being here when we landed, practically from like transitioning us into all the things that we went through. And then at the end, when Nancy and Becky came out and were with Mom those last few weeks, and Josh came out, we got to all be together. It was just so healing. And I think her seeing all of us together, Nikki and Dad, you guys came, Linda came to visit. The day Mom passed, it felt so good because she'd been suffering so much, and Josh had just left and said goodbye. I don't know how you did that, Josh. Yeah. Oh, Art, that must have been. But it was perfect because she passed not long after you left, and I was alone there with her, and the nurse confirmed that she was gone, and I didn't even know it was such a gradual process. I'm like, wow, she's gone. And then I just called Linda and Becky, and I was like, Mom just passed. And within minutes, they were both there helping me pack it all up. It was just like family every time. And I'm just so grateful to all of you for that. We really gave her the ending that Mom and I set out to give her. We didn't know it was going to come that soon, but it was the plan to come back and hopefully discover the kind of grace that we all got and that she got at the end of her life. It was beyond perfect, the way that all of that wound up, especially hospice, but really the whole process. It was just miraculous.
I can tell you about the beginning of that story. This is Star Lake, Wisconsin. It's lots of mosquitoes, not a very pleasant place to be. But it was a place that I loved. And Judy went there, and she went there with a newborn, you. And I have a picture of her in my mind bathing you. You're the size of a football. And this is in the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
It's not the place to bathe necessarily, a baby. And she is looking at this football. She's looking at you, the something that just pops in out of the void like a miracle. That was the beginning.
That's sweet.
Thank you. Well, where's the bar? Anybody else want a drink?
Yeah.
Come on down to Myrtle Beach. We got them everywhere along the ocean.
Hmm.
The nicest celebrations of life of the experience.
Yeah, this was really beautiful. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Very
this
nice.
Been looking forward to it.
Mhm.
Yeah, thanks, Josh, for putting this together.
Yeah, very
Yes,
much.
thank you
Yeah.
both.
Yeah, thank you. Good to see everybody's faces.
Love you guys so much. So great to see everyone. Really
I'll
miss
do
you
a,
guys.
when I emailed everyone originally, I blind CC'd everyone because I wanted to, you know, those threads get crazy. Like, is it a Wednesday? And you're like, why am I on this thread? So I will send another email openly sharing everyone's email just to make sure we all have each other's
Oh,
stuff.
great.
I'll include the poems and readings and things that we shared, as well as a link to the photos. And I'll leave it a collaborative album. A lot of you already contributed to that album. That's where I got those pictures off of your Facebook or off of something you shared. But I'll make sure the album is available. I'll make sure that the all the written stuff is available, and we have each other's contact
The
info.
recording.
And the recording, obviously, of this too, if anybody wants to go back and, you know, you can fast forward through the dull parts.
Lovely, thank you. And it would be great to have phone numbers so we could text.
There you go.
Contact.
Because I know all of you do that a lot.
If all of you are willing to email me your phone numbers, like email Josh and me from that original thread if you have it, or text me. I mean, if I'm already texting with you, you know, we're good. But I want to make sure, like Jeremy, I want to make sure I have your info and stuff. And Jesse, I've got you. Steve, you got my text, Steve? When I was texting you?
I'm not sure. I probably did, but I'm not sure.
No problem. We'll just make sure everyone who wants to, please share your phone
Yeah,
number.
just if you want to. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to. Texting is great. And now I feel I took a couple of screenshots of this meeting, and I'm gonna
This meeting, he's like,
well, I
he's
mean, it's a Zoom
morphed
meeting.
into
It's
his
a
work.
it's a Zoom.
I know.
It's just called the meet. It's just what it's called.
The meet. Yeah.
I can't afford you, Jonathan.
Let's all like do like this, like wave to each
Hang
other.
on 1 second. Hang on 1 second. Can we wait 1 second?
Yeah, I just want to take the picture.
Sure.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're just posing.
Yeah.
Just so I have
just
like
for
a happy.
picture.
This is just a picture. This is just to remember. Thank you. Okay, it's done.
Okay. Yes, Becky.
Yeah, I just did want to ask Susan or Jeremy to share, just if they can, what's
Yes.
going on with her plans and this whole thing that she's had to transition. I know she's in Alabama with Jesse and her family right now, and that she spent a month with Jeremy right after to find out. I want to get down there. I'm coming to Alabama. I am. Just can't even, still haven't wrapped my head around the loss of my brother there, and was planning to come down there to see him as soon as he was better. I was looking at air flights and everything. And just how are you guys? What's the status of things? Can you share?
I've been just kind of, well, Jeremy and Jesse came down for the funeral, and we have the ashes, and Jeremy has them still up in Rhode Island. And it's been day by day, and
yeah.
So you're in Alabama till I'd talked to the boys that then eventually you head back to Mexico to kind of pack up things, I guess.
well, I'd like to be
At
able
some
to-
point. There you are.
I saw that happening.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Jesse, can you say anything, or Jeremy? Or if you're comfortable, it's okay.
Yeah, Jeremy does.
Brothers.
Hey, sweetie.
Hey. Yeah, we
it's still fresh enough. It still feels very surreal in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And,
But every day I just say I'm not going to be moaning and groaning about things. So it's just, there's tears every day just over something. But then I just say, hey, but I don't want to be just being grumpy or whatever. I'm just very grateful for 2 sons.
Anything specifically to pray for or how we could support you somehow?
Well, it's just, I don't even know how to think about all of this from.
Sure.
But the wonderful thing is that we did have, what was it, 51 week? What did I just try to say? I've got, well, anyway, point being is that we had 50 or 51 years. I'm having
Together.
a hard time. I have, what is it?
Not together.
What did I have?
They're thinking it's Alzheimer's. It's
Yeah.
it's degenerative.
And so
Yeah.
I can't come out with
Word finding.
Yeah.
It's hard to find your words.
Deja.
Yeah.
Beyond that.
Yeah.
So, but it's just one step at a time all day long and doing what I can do. And so with all the four kids that are just constantly on the move here, and I love being.
It's not quiet in this house.
Yeah, we have.
Well, it's wonderful to see faces.
Yeah, but we did go to Fiji, and that's where Sam is now.
That's what's from.
From Fiji. Well, but how old is he now?
13.
13.
Mhm.
And he's just very, very black. And
Yeah.
I love that. He's just so beautiful. And then Pearl was in LA, and she was with, what was the druggies?
She was LA foster adopt. Parents were on the street, and she's a Latina African American mix. And then we baked 2 of them in a test tube to round off the 4.
Yeah.
There you go.
Good to have a round number. We have 2. We just have the 2.
And they are wonderful.
Don't have much to do with that.
They are wonderful.
Becky, your kids are awesome. I really enjoy getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
It was such a miracle that you were here, Jesse. It's
I know
amazing.
that was such a crazy overlap. It was wonderful, and I got to just to chime in on your mom when it came to look at setting up that washer dryer upstairs so she didn't have to go up and down.
Yeah,
getting to spend those visits with her and sitting and chatting, it was like she was all the challenges, like many of you mentioned, that she's encountered and been through and navigated, and I mean, she just radiated positivity, lightness, laughter, gratitude. Everything was just, it was just really amazing. Because I hadn't gotten to be around her for a very long time. Just some updates here and there, especially Becky for being the family, trumpeter of how everybody's doing. And it was just really amazing. I was just so impacted by her demeanor towards life. Like everybody said, it's like all of our stories are hard, like that Brene Brown quote, right? That was in that letter.
They're heartbreakers.
Like we all have a hard story. And there's no comparison or quantifying. But for somebody who had a pretty tough one, her attitude was just so inspiring. And it was just really neat to see that, and to see that in you, John and Josh, and just kind of how that's affected, and come down the pipeline to you guys. And just really enjoyed getting to know. Oh, join us.
Yeah, and the fact that the timing was such that you guys were here and that your parents came and visited, and we all got to spend that extra
Yeah.
little bit of time together with Becky and you
Yeah.
guys, and it was like, wow, this is
And Gary
amazing.
too. I know it was really neat for Dad to reconnect with Gary, especially
Yeah.
nobody knew it was going to be, right before his passing. But I think that was a really neat reconnect, Gary. That we talked about it afterwards. He was just so grateful to have gotten to spend that time with you and talk your ear off about Jesus like he loves to do, and
Yeah, you
spent
guys
his
laughed a
life
lot.
doing.
They had some stories, boy.
Yeah.
That's just what he loved, And yeah, Dad's passing, it was hard. It was kind of it seemed like he was coming out of what he was going through, and his heart in the end just gave out. It was just a lot. It was a lot of intensive care, and I think it still hits, all of a sudden it's like, I mean, you guys can relate, John and Josh. It's like, wow, he's not here. It's like I want to tell him about something, right? And or Mom did something hilarious, and I'm like, Dad, Mom, just whatever, and I'm like, oh, that's not something I get to do anymore. And those are the moments when it hits. The little moments that you're so used to relating into, and so he's so missed. This season for Mom is we're figuring it out. I mean, she's with us right now. We're trying to figure out the best plan for her health and treatment plan, and so we have a few things in motion on that end, and then we have to sort out, Mexico. Mom has a whole life down there that they built for 42 years, and wanting to honor that and keep that as connected as possible, but also the logistics of being alone now and being down there. And so we're trying to figure it out. We don't know what it all looks like, but we're just So if anything, we just just ask for prayer for wisdom and just for Mom to continue to make connections even here for whatever season it looks like here, that she would just find a good routine that's good for her socially and mentally and physically. And we love having her. All the kids love having her around. They're like, I love having Nana here. And I think Bear, our giant dog, loves having her here the most because he gets his he's the lowest on the totem pole because we got all the kids, but Nana gets on there and scratches him.
Yeah, he did that. But what is it?
He's a Newfoundland.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Big boy.
He's only two
Big boy.
years old, and he's 150 pounds. And if he were here right now, it would be about this high.
That's basically right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we will hold you in our hearts and prayers.
Amen.
Really beautiful to see you, Susan, and Jesse and Jeremy too after all this time. Thank you. Wow.
Anybody else want to say anything or share anything?
Steve?
I didn't get to know Judy for all that length of time, but I sure did enjoy being with her when I was with her. And we used to laugh because I'm slightly older than her. So I got to be her big sister that she never
That's
She
right.
said that. Yeah.
That's right.
Sweetheart.
She said that. Yeah, that's cool, Linda.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you for that companionship. That meant so much to her and to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, John and Josh, thanks for sharing all the memories that I really never knew about. So it was nice to see. It was nice to see the memories, some of the events that you shared with your mother, and just my heart goes out to you. Just wish the best for you.
You too, Steve. We love you.
Yeah, you too, Steve. So great to see you.
Yeah,
Miss
so
you.
nice seeing your face, Uncle Steve.
Yeah, we love you,
Yeah, I love you so much.
Josh. Oh my.
Remember at the farm, we'd all go to say goodbye. And for us, we only had a handful of trips from Michigan, but I remember those like we'd be out in the kitchen or outside if the weather was permitting. We'd all be like in a circle, hugging each other and bawling, especially grandma, like bawling. And I was like, why are all the grown-ups crying? This is very upsetting. And now I get it.
I'm a wuss. I admit it.
Well, I'm gonna pledge to keep in touch with all of you. And
We'll try. Yeah.
thanks for everything
Let's.
today.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
We
sure
do this more often.
Yeah.
Not just for death, not just for funerals.
Not more often, Sarah.
God.
Not more often.
We always do that.
And you know, it all started at Gordon College, and you were there, Gary, and Judy was there, and I was there, and Kevin was there, and we just, I mean, we were living in the little back end of the Gordon
Trailer.
somebody's knocking on the door. But there we were, and there was a lot of mosquitoes, and we were in little trailers.
Just to be
But we were right next door to the Lees, and then they had a bigger one that was on the other side of the road, and so, and you were doing you were up in Gary. Well, I just lost the words for it. It wasn't on the campus of Gordon. It was
The seminary.
Seminary?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did that. Good.
Yeah, you know, Kevin was the one that actually got me into this whole family. You know, he stole me away from college, so and that's when I met everybody down on the farm.
Brought you to the farm.
Yeah.
I remember.
God.
Little girl.
Is that your first farm, Dad?
yeah, it was.
I bet it was.
Yeah, quite an experience between baling hay and dunging out the stables, and John and I helped to put a fence up around part of the property, and
one bathroom.
Quite
one
a time.
bathroom.
Yeah, quite a time. One bathroom.
I had wonderful constipation there.
John Linton did not go to the bathroom.
One bathroom, but 2 doors to that one bathroom.
Yeah.
25 people in one bathroom.
The story goes, Mom came to visit once, and Grandpa walked in and just was like brushing his teeth while she was doing business. And she walked out and she was like, "If you don't put a lock on this door, I am not staying here again." And then there was only a lock on the farm door.
Yeah, that's right.
No boundaries.
And going back to the trailer room, the trailers there at Gordon, I remember when Patsy, I can't.
Yeah, that's okay.
Anyway,
Patsy and Dick.
Your mom, she came up with John. No.
Yeah, she came up to help take care of John. Yeah,
when Jonathan was born.
And she had a rocking chair, and she fell asleep, and
Jonathan,
you got rolled right down onto the floor.
First of many head injuries. I'm still here.
Oh golly.
Think how smart I could have been.
Oh, oh God. Could we stand anymore? No.
Well, I love you all. Thank you so much for everything.
Love you too, sweetie.
Everything you've done for us and for sharing this today.
Love you too.
Yes.
Love you.
Love you too, everybody.
All right. Be safe, everyone. Love you.
Much love, everybody.
Shalom, shalom.
Sweetie.
Yes.
Oh, look. You sure there's room in Alabama?
All right.
Anybody can come visit.
Well, I'm in Myrtle Beach. I'm a mile from the ocean. I got 2 guest rooms. Come on down.
We need to do a Southeast tour.
All right. Love you guys.
Love you.
Take care.
All right.
Love y'all.
Bye.
love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.